Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out.
You know what I mean?
Hey, and what is up? Okay, I got my first responder, Vibrant Love. Hey, you guys, I'm just keeping it going, keeping it moving. So I just have a brief address. That's it. That's all. I was looking to see what was on people's minds. Okay. Um, so I'm still doing my uploads. I'm still going live in my own way. It's not the same as before. What is up? Living my best life. I really haven't addressed some things that have passed. I wanted to make sure that I was in the right mental space, and I wanted to make sure that so many days have went by. Like in other words, the day of the funeral, I did not want to get on it. And then maybe about 3 days ago, I wanted to get on here, but then I was hit with adversity. So for about 3 days, I just got my Wi-Fi back on today. So yeah, so that's where I've been. Okay. Uh, Normally, if it is up, I'll be like posting on my community wall, but it's a lot that has happened. But the good thing with the arrangements is that, well, I had set up a GoFundMe because a person had impacted 4 generations, like people, let's say in the city or in the community. Um, it was rough. The original price that the funeral home had gave us, and well, the original plans that I wanted was a cremation, but not just that. So I wanted a viewing, a cremation. That's what I was fixed on. Okay. As days passed, people kept asking for a repass, but I'm like, okay, how are we gonna get up to a repass if you guys have not even met the financial goal of the most minimum thing, which was what they was calling a direct cremation, and that's without a viewing, that's without a memorial, that's without service. So people was asking for particular things. Um, I'm going to thank all you guys that did give and try to help out. It did create a small little dent, and I appreciate it all. But I think the funeral got tired of me, you guys. I think the funeral got tired of me. I was calling every day, several times a day. Every day there was a deadline for something. In terms of, it was a lot that I did to defray the cost. So I was able to save $400 by getting the most minimum amount of obituaries you could purchase, which was 50. You see. But as time was going on, we were nowhere near the goal. So I had to like call back up and try to renegotiate. And even then, after the renegotiation, we were still short of the goal. Um, but the woman, it's this particular woman that was working with me. She's not an owner, but she was the person who I met with, who did all the itemizations. It's a lot of things that I've learned for the first time, but I didn't give a fuck because it didn't feel like no learning experience to me. It was an unwanted learning experience. But just with everything that they hand you and what you don't have to go with. Like you don't even have to go with the clothing that they choose. You could get your own clothing, and save some money. I'm talking about the other deceased for the deceased. You know, it's particular things that if you don't watch particular funeral homes, if they're predatory, they'll get you in the end. You know, like even down to cremation, you don't even have to purchase the urn through them. You can get an urn offline. You know, but thank you guys so much for at least hearing what was happening. And it's a big thing. It's the most difficult time in my life, you guys. Um, like even today, I was met with a gas, water. I didn't even know that they were combined here in the city. But shut off notice for 3 days. 3 days. So I'm gonna try to do some see what I can do about that, you know. But it's been other notices in the past, but today I was met with this here particular one. I'm like, oh my goodness. Um, I have since reached out to a free services, community legal services, and I did the whole intake process with the paralegal. That was 2 days ago. To help me see a path through this with the utilities coming down so fast and everything. So I mean, everything is backed up. I guess during the months of their decline. So we're looking like at 4 months, going 4 months back. Just about everything. So that's why the Wi-Fi was on. What went off, it was combined to the cables. Some of these utility companies make it very difficult for you when you get on the phone with them and you're telling them particular things about, like, a person has passed on and transition. They want to know if you were there, like in the home, living, like to know if they should make you inherit another person's debt. So I had even a conversation that I could go back to. Yeah, the customer service bitch over the phone is gonna try to tell me, don't tell me shit about last names. She's gonna say, well, in me trying to get in me trying to become a new customer. When she asked me for my last name, she could see some matches or whatever. I'm gonna put it that way. And she was like, "Well, so she gave me this price, and I'm like, where did you get this price from? Is that the price for your new customers?" And she was like, "No, well, your last name is a match." And I'm like, "Yeah, but bills don't go to last name; it goes to individuals. I'm not that individual." So I could see the type of game that she was trying to play with me, but I didn't let it go through. I didn't let it go through at all. Um, there's this whole legal process that the paralegal that's working with me is going to try to do, and it's lengthy, and it's called probate. This terms that I'm learning, like letter of administration, which a lot of places ask for. I had to wait for the death certificate. That took some time, you guys. Um, oh, and here's something that I learned. Some people will tell you that when people ask for it, or when companies ask for it, they only want a copy. Not true. Not all companies. When you go to the registry of will, they want that shit. They want the actual certificate, the original. So it's good to have more than one. And yeah, the ones that I paid for was like $60 each. You know, let me read the chat. Yeah, it's very stressful, very stressful. It's a lot. I'm just trying to see my way out of it. I would have to seek employment as well. Um, I lost my biggie some months back, or I should say walked away from it because I wasn't terminated. But things that got kind of hectic there, and I walked away. Perhaps that wasn't a good decision, but I made myself feel better by knowing that I was going to take care of someone that was in need, and that's what I was doing. And so I kept my part-time job, but there's not many hours in that. And but that helped me, like, be satisfied, like keeping that. And I guess I got comfortable with that. not knowing that the person was gonna pass and leave him. So hey, what's up, Muffy? How are you? Yeah, not even expecting that. Not at all. But yeah, so that's where I'm at, you guys. But thank you so much. Yeah, I mean, I'll give like little brief updates. There's some other things going on. It's another thing, like besides the whole legal pursuit to get everything changed over to them. It has to do with an individual, but I don't really want to talk about them. But someone's trying to target me and trying to make my days evil and dark, but it's not gonna happen. It's like an evil person, in real life and shit. Certified true copy. Okay. Yeah, that's what people saying. I'm taking it one day at a time. Living my best life, OG. One day at a time. Yo, I'm still in the shock phase still. Like I really haven't got that much. I don't know. I don't feel I made much progress. Like in morning. Yeah. Maybe that will happen. But I kind of think that the person that's trying to make my days dark, it's kind of keeping me from that process. Because I feel like I'm protecting myself right now. But yeah. So it's like I kind of like put it on hold. I mean, in the back of my mind, I know everything. I was there for everything. All the medical emergencies, everything. Like I cared for the person. So I provided care around the clock. You guys, so many times I said, I have to answer, I have to keep this phone on, you know, just never knowing when they would call for me. But yeah, it's hard to agree when you're worried about bills and things. Exactly. And all of these legal loopholes, not even loopholes, that's the wrong phrase. But the whole runaround, the whole wrangling. But thank you guys so much for dropping in. That's my address. I said I will be short, you guys. I mean, I did been here and there. A lot of times it may be Treacy's, I may drop down or whatever, you know. Of course, I'm not feeling the same. I'm not in the same head. But I'm still in the mind where I could actually produce content and make uploads, go live every now and then, and rep for my community, bro. All of that. Y'all been had to check in. But thank you guys so much. I'm gonna find my way out of here. All right, please like the video. Wait a minute. And the Cash App is $ YAHMANETYIA. There you go.